Welcome. Welcome to Community of Christ with the Shenandoah Congregation in San Antonio, Texas. Community of Christ is a welcoming and loving faith community. We proclaim Jesus Christ and promote communities of joy, hope, love, and peace. Please take a moment and like our video, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss anything, and comment to tell us where you are joining us from. Keep our contact details and share with us how we can minister to your needs. Find more information at www.seaofchristsa.org. If you would like to view past services, follow this link on our website. We welcome you, we acknowledge you, and we love you. Shalom.
Bring witness. I looked into the face of a child and I saw the face of God. In August, I lost my job. I was completely caught off guard. I started looking for a new job and I did everything I knew how to do, and none of it worked. I hired a professional resume writer. I even used every contact that I could think of. Then I saw a job opening for a crisis intervention specialist with Harris County Holistic Assistance Response Team, or HART. And I remembered that someone from my home congregation works in the program, and I reached out to her and she thought I would be a good fit. And luckily on December 8th, I started the job. Now I ride around with Harris County with a partner who's an EMT, and we respond to nonviolent 911 calls, mainly mental health calls and welfare checks and crisis. I've stood with an elderly woman as her husband of 65 years lay on the floor of their home, gone before help could arrive. I've been in the emergency room with a 17-year-old girl who told her mother that she wanted to end her life. And her mother responded by saying, "I don't have time to deal with you." And then the mother left the home. The young lady walked an hour and a half to an ER because she was afraid that she might hurt herself. As we were leaving, she whispered, "I wish someone cared enough about me to pray for me." We do, and we did. And friends, as I prayed and I put my hand down on her arm where you could see the cuts that she had made, I felt the presence of the divine more clearly as I ever have. And then there was a call from a 6-year-old girl with autism. Her mother wasn't responding and she was slumped over the steering wheel. The girl got her mother's cell phone, but it was password protected. She couldn't unlock the phone and she was trying to call her dad. So she found a button on the screen that she was able to press. The button said emergency. And that call took her straight to a 911 operator. She described the lights she saw around her, the sounds she could hear. She talked about hearing cars overhead. And so we realized that she was under an overpass at a stoplight. My partner and I found them. They were right where the girl said they were. When we arrived, her mother's blood sugar was 38. That child saved her mother's life. Friends, I don't bring you arguments this morning. I bring you witness. I share these stories not to bring you down, but to testify to you about the love and grace that comes from God through his Son, Jesus Christ. I looked into the eyes of a child, the eyes of a hurting teenager, and the eyes of a grieving woman, and I saw the face of God. Call is not to win arguments, but to bear witness to the light we have seen. The writer of Peter says, as in the scripture that was just read, says, we did not follow clearly devised myths. We were eyewitnesses. Now, that's not language of debate. That's language of testimony. An eyewitness doesn't try to prove everything. An eyewitness tells the truth about what they saw and how it changed them. Our call is not to win arguments, but to bear witness to the light we have seen. We live in a world that rewards outrage. We are trained to pick sides, draw lines, and defend positions. But the gospel keeps asking a different question. Where is the light still breaking through? Even across political lines, even across theological disagreements, even across experiences that we don't truly understand. For I looked into the face of a child, and I saw the face of God. We have more in common than what divides us. And when the church forgets that, we stop being witnesses and become just another loud voice. So our theme today of bringing witness today doesn't require a microphone or a perfect theology. It looks like listening longer than feels comfortable. It looks like compassion when certainty would be easier. It looks like naming the light in places where the world only sees darkness. The world does not need more clever stories. It needs credible witnesses. Our call is not to win arguments, but to bear witness to the light we have seen. So today, friends, may you go not as conquerors of conversations, but as companions on the journey. May your words be fewer, your listening be deeper, and your witness be unmistakable. May you recognize the light where you least expect it. May you name it when others cannot see it. Go and bring witness. Please pray with me. God of light and life, we thank you for what we have seen and for the courage to name it. Send us now as witnesses, not to win, not to divide, but to love. Where the world is loud, make us gentle. Where the world is fearful, make us present. And where the world is dark, help us bear the light we have seen. For we look into the eyes of others and see the face of God.